Halo, halo. Bar 4 gas aja lah. Los Celso. Cakep juga Spanyol ya. Lamine Yamal, Torres. Orangnya cuma Torres tapi gua agak punya lagi. Albert Ferrer. Larinya pelan-pelan banget asli nih. Backnya kocak.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberty. But of course we know it much better as the Mass Monumental.
Main di passing ya.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Lagi nonton replay lagi.
Looking to go forward now.
Dah.
The most accurate pass. And here's Yamal. David Villa. He's had it.
Offside.
They've done it. Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. No joy this time. Martinez. Maradona! Now, who's going to be first to this? Martinez! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great hit!
Gampang banget diterobos backnya.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are. Early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Asli ya.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. David Villa. Quarter of an hour played.
Yamal suruh mundur.
There will be a throw-in. Dani Olmo could try cutting inside.
Side. Aduh. Lawan Dani Olmo dong.
David Villa. David Villa! And
Gampang
Vicious,
kan
but
backnya.
just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Passing rendah aja kali ya.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Rodri gets over
Astagfirullahaladzim,
and
kemana
intercepts.
sih?
Oh, that's a key interception.
Iya. Untuk
Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Ferran Torres hits one.
sumpah dah,
And it's in.
jelek banget.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive. Spain, now the finish.
Ya ampun.
That is certainly not what he had in mind. David Villa knocks it out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. David Villa plays it short. Dani Olmo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's Maradona. Laporte gets a foot in here. Forwards and with intent. Messi. De Paul. 30 minutes gone. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres.
Sejuara dunia squad beginian ya.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Maradona. This ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Clearly, great chance!
Messi.
Certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
No question, that's a foul.
Kuning set.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a
Jauh
loose
banget
foul
tuh.
can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Ferran Torres!
Bingung sama dia.
Messi. De Paul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Martinez. Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ball has bounced loose now.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's Maradona!
Itu dulu lah.
Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Passingnya gimana sih?
So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication but both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're just settling back. He's got the shot away!
Saviola, Saviola.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferran Torres. David Villa. Romero calmly anticipates. Messi. De Paul. Aims beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. It's a sweet ball that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's Saviola. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's looking wide. Could move up a gear here. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. So, third corner of the game. Deftly away. Dani Olmo.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Molina.
La cantidad de
Looking for the
espectadores
runner.
de este
That's
partido
Saviola.
fue de 60.300.
Buset, Messi dikasih bola daerah gitu.
And it's Maradona. Maradona! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Molina
Alah,
is
offside
flagged
lagi.
offside.
Argentina showing a little more urgency now. To
Agak
be
keluar.
honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
McAllister. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's taking no chances there. It's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11.
So, time for changes
Número
on
10.
both sides, actually.
Messi. Entran. Número 20.
Argentina do have
Número
options
9.
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Nicely intercepted.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now there's a David Villa! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alvarez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the hit!
Astaga.
Two up and threatening to pull clear.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Agak bisa nih back ini. Bikin jelek banget sampai ke kiper-kiper. Agak ada yang beres. Karena nggak punya gue maksudnya.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Maradona, he's got the ball! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
He could be in here. He's got away. Plenty to aim at. And the shots!
Gembel banget.
And they are cruising away.
Lanjut aja dah.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have times.
It's Maradona! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal, nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Otamendi deals with that comfortably. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Paul.
Habis De Paul juga agak bisa nih pakai Argentina nih.
And there goes the whistle.
Rusak dah lah kita pos divisi lah.
Have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having
Aduh, terakhir 5-1 tadi. Beri siapa ya tadi ya? Olise. Coba dah. Siapa ini lawannya? Mosquera, Denis Zakaria, Mosquera lah. Lender apa lebih bagus? Itu dia dulu. Iniesta. Diisi juga nih, nggak ada low love pass deh ya. Nunes, Mbappe, Vini, Kimmich, Kurta Beckenbauer, Carlos Cafu. Cakep juga ya. Gas aja lah.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it.
TikTok
but it
abis
is equally
lagi.
clear and very
Good luck,
visible
Evan.
that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Neymar. Luis Suarez.
Apa ada ditahan-tahannya dulu sih tadi Neymar tuh ya?
Spring in every step. Definitely one of the players of the
Mainnya
moment.
bingung banget nih Din.
Well, he really has been providing those creative sparks for his team, Peter. Often in a way that's very easy on the eye, and I'm expecting that to continue, being the crucial link between midfield and that attack.
Mungkin kita nggak ada yang naik Bung ya.
Olise. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cafu. Chouameni. Luis Suarez. And it's Bale. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, it's Luis Suarez. He's now the finish!
Wah,
Well, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And here's Suarez.
Oh, great feet that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And for a moment, time stood still.
chopper
Really was
harusnya.
just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish?
Nice.
Goal! Arsenal!
Pedri.
And just like that, he's into double figures now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Eh,
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
kok kagak kebale weh.
The goalkeeper. Caught offside that time.
Suarez ya offside. Ini bahaya nih, dia lopas cuma 80 apa Olise ini ya.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. Luis Suarez! It's there!
Nice Suarez, nice.
And
Dia
they're at it again!
gara-gara
In
bolanya
double quick time.
orang tiba-tiba dikendalin berhenti lari malah keselin ya.
Ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he's there to retrieve it. Bale. Olise. He's got away.
Aduh, agak
He's
nendang.
looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Darwin. Back into the middle. Turns and goes back. Ibanez. Chouameni. Pedri. Bale. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. And he's seen that
Agak ke
early.
belakangnya
Used a
lagi ya.
certain sixth sense.
Ah, ya kontrol jelek banget Pedri.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Bale. That's a little off target. And here's Neymar. Great position. Oh, shooting chance!
Kena lagi.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jangan Olise dong. Mana ya? Dengan Pedri ya. Olise deh. Iya, lepasnya dia lebih bagus.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Arsenal are looking to go
Mulai
forward
blunder.
Now it's Darwin. Nunez! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Kencang juga lari
And
memang
another
masih.
try. Neymar. It's a sweet ball, that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe. He's had a hit. Just
Boleh
not quite happening for him
Mas.
just
Boleh
now.
juga.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely aimed pass. Some resolute defending there. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Pedri. He is through here.
Aduh, diangkat
And
dikit
that'll be
kali
the
ya.
final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Apa di
Arsenal
wait
just didn't want
pas
the
ya.
half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
And now I'd just
Kalau
like to
pakai
read
L2
out
Arsenal
our band club
sitting
members who are
pretty here at
celebrating their
half-time.
birthdays today.
2-0 up.
R2 boleh jadi gimana ya?
So off we go once more. Changes made by
Sit.
neither side from what we understand. Bale is fouled. And that
Gampang
certainly
amat.
packed a punch. Serginho. Pedri. Pedri. Bale. And the shot!
Aw.
He's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it
Oh,
when
di
runs
saya
in
berhenti
behind
lari
are
sih.
being made like that.
Emang nggak bisa dipasing itu.
Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Ini sih.
Here's Nunez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri given the lift of his goal. And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. He might be... It's Bale! Now who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive
Kasih
save.
bawah dia nggak
Actually
larinya
didn't do
nggak
an
ketat.
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal have their third corner. reprieve,
Menjaga
albeit
Carlos
perhaps
loh.
momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too.
Mana sih?
Adams,
Ya Allah. Kasih lagi.
Bellingham. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oper ya.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And Serginho. And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance for this
Pedri.
match was 60,810.
And it's Bale.
Oh, Bale sih. Pedri kemana Pedri?
Serginho. Rodri. It's gone out for a throw-in. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior!
Just off target. Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Olise. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great hit! And more,
Nice.
and more.
Tutup teh.
And they are cruising away.
Agak di dekat ya.
As simple as you like.
Ya, cabut hati-hati jalan, bro.
Inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this.
Lanjut. Untuk apa? Mana gajah ayah? Emang nggak ada? Yang mirip deh. Kita cari tahu dulu warna abu-abu itu gabungan dari apa gitu. Bisa nggak? Gerol FC. PS3 juga ya. Cross platform. Maradona, ada Traore, wih. Parah dah, kita masukin dia. Surabaya. Aduh, ini Declan Rice lagi, lupa gue balikin jadi McAllister. Enak juga Pedri itu kan ya. Sayang si Sneijdernya nggak dapat tempat jadinya. Tapi bisa lah masuk dia super sub. IMF juga gue butuh yang kencang sih harinya. Jadi nggak dapet tuh Sneijder tempat.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all
Stoichkovic
set.
apa ya?
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here.
Out.
Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Offset.
Caught offside that time.
Enak nih nge-lag nih.
That's been won straight back. That's a shade optimistic.
Enak ke Bali sih.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Rafinha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Luis Suarez. He's felt that, hasn't he? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kunde makes the interception.
Jelek banget sinyal dia nih ya, ternyata.
Bale. Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this is... And the shots!
Sinyal dia jelek banget, 3-2.
Really tidily gathered and
Konten
ultimately
HP kali
a
ya.
more than tidy finish.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cek koneksi dulu, Bang.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Have a shot!
Mantap.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
So it's going to be another corner. BT Pathum United have their second corner
Tinggi juga
now.
ini Olise ya. Pemain gue banyakan yang cebol-cebol, Ribery, Pedri, Sneijder. Ngapain sih ini?
Quarter of an hour played. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Bale!
Ya kagak masuk.
A wonderful effort all by himself.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and
Lari
obviously
jauh-jauh.
refreshing.
3 hari 3 malam.
Kunde. Elise. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal. Head out towards the right wing. Big header!
Duh, siapa nih?
Good
Oke,
delivery.
harus baru ya.
No joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tutup na.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to
Lah,
indicate
agak ada
what was
gua kira
coming.
pemain gue.
And he's there to get it away.
Ah, tutup sih. Buat diapain?
Hector Fort did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shapes to shoot! Rafinha. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Chouameni. Pedri. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's lofted through here. Pedri. Now it's Bale. Olise. He is through here. Tries a shot!
Yang.
Hector Fort.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Aduh.
And they win it back again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Suarez. Knocks it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Olise. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kunde with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he welcomes it in. It could be a clean away!
Masuk juga.
They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
He's through and all... It's Luis Suarez!
Aman.
And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there,
Satu
considering
jalan,
how
bro.
much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bisa lini divisi 2. Siapa lagi kah lawannya? Ujang Van Gogh, boleh juga Ujang Van Gogh. Karena ini celananya hitam lagi dia ya. Viola Traore mantap. Kita coba aja kali ya. Nunes via, gila mundur banget ya, 4-4-2. Di belakang amat kayaknya. Positif winner, negatif football.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it's the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Nice session, nice.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Olise. Now it's Adama Traore.
Offside juga kan jadinya.
Adama Traore.
Suram banget,
Flagged
suram.
offside.
Orang udah lolos lagian. Ini dua kenceng-kenceng banget nih penyerang. Musuhnya siapa lagi? Ujang Van Gogh.
Engages and
Set.
forces him off the ball.
Kok ngelek gitu ya?
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. He's had it!
Ya ilah, udah sama Traore, cerek banget tendangan.
That's a half-decent try.
Bawa dulu harusnya ya.
Ljungberg. David Villa. Great ball if he can get there. Plenty to aim at here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Formasinya sangatlah ke belakang.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Zico. Can he latch on to this? Nunez.
Dih, hampir ya ses nih.
He's read that well.
Halo guys, buat yang baru datang gimana nih
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these
rasanya
early
gameplay
stages?
sekarang?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of
Indominator
not making
kemarin
any mistakes.
ngomel-ngomel
We're seeing
sama
some
Konami.
conservatism here.
And it's Adama Traore. Adama Traore!
Katanya gameplaynya hancur sekarang.
That's very, very good.
Ada yang ngerasain juga kah atau cuma perasaan kita aja?
Adama Traore! And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Kena panjang banget kakinya.
Oh, no, what has happened here?
Long reach itu. Panjang banget.
Ljungberg, oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa.
Shooting. Boleh juga.
Gets a good foot in there. Ljungberg. David Villa. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. And it's Adama Traore. Oh, played right into his path. Olise!
Terlalu mudah ditebak ya.
He's not got that quite right. Pinches it off him. Ljungberg now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception.
Offside shit. Buset dah. YAKALI.
Caught offside that time.
Di ujung begitu sendirian. Aduh. Saviola suruh nyundul.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rapi banget dia. Mainin di belakang. Ujang Van Gogh pakai back semua ini. Satu tim.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
It's Snyder!
Aduh. Harus berani long shot kalau begini ya.
Relief from the defense.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip up, and he was gifted a chance.
David Villa. That is good alertness. Chouameni. And it's Snyder. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Aduh, kagak lolos.
Adama Traore is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Van Dijk.
Been intercepted.
He
So
read
begitu
that
dia.
really well and stopped it.
Aduh, salah lagi.
Arsenal have it back. Pedri!
Nice. Masih belum berhasil menjebol.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Tries a shot!
Adama Traore hampir saja membuka keran.
And
Namun
now
masih
they can
gagal.
slow down the defense. Adama Traore. This might has a goal!
Ah, gila gue nyerang doang mulu ini.
And a terrific
Nggak ada yang
save from
masuk.
the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their third corner. And a header! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Kejar sama Tony Adam boy.
Now that's well
Wey.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Bahaya. Blunder. Aduh, ketebak.
Ljungberg. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Kesana, Allah Akbar.
Execution was lacking. Chance! It's a loose ball.
Khawatir ini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like
Nyerang kebobol sekali masuk kebobolan.
Olise. Well seen. Saw that.
Nah, lolos lagi.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
Ini yang saya khawatirkan.
There's the header.
Udahlah, masuk aja balik emang.
And that'll be the last act
Nggak
of
sanggup,
the
ada sama Traore nggak sanggup.
Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but
Peluangnya sih ada, 6 shoot on goal nggak ada yang masuk.
certainly defensively.
Kacau banget.
As both teams walk off
Kacau.
unscathed. Tight affair. 0-0 at the break.
Positif winner.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Substitution on the
So they
Coba lagi sekarang dengan Bale.
score here still.
Aduh, kok ada
coming on the
So
field.
we're just settling back into this second half.
Fernando Torres.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side.
ada ngelek-ngelek begitu ya, FPS gue drop sih enggak. Starter
Clearly
gitu.
thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Olise gets over and intercepts. And it's Bale. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Torres.
Aduh, yang jaga Pedri lagi, untung kena pala.
Oh, that is
Tawan masih.
calls.
Kacau. Itu men.
So it's going to be another
Situ
corner.
lagi.
It's their second corner of the game. So third corner of the game.
Saviola suruh ke depan aja lah. Ini ke depan loh. Bahaya banget nih jagain sundulan malah. Wah, bener banget. Masuk juga kan?
Oh, he's quite the pro.
9 kali gua ngesut. Sobos lagi. Minum lagi dia.
Lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
After 54 minutes,
Nunes dia nyari Nunes ya. Siap.
First moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
The most accurate pass. Pedri. Van Dijk cuts it out. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Fernando Torres. Now it's Zico. Can he finish?
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Fernando Torres.
the attendance for this match was
What are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their
Gila
side,
dia
and they're
baliknya
using it.
langsung ya. Transisi ke bertahannya. Karena formasi aslinya emang pada di belakang pemainnya.
Fernando Torres. Oh, had to make
Dia
that,
mencoba
and
counter
he
attack
did make it.
menggunakan Nunes, bayangkan.
Zico.
Ya ampun, masuk lagi Daniel.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Saviola nggak anu tuh berarti Saviola. Sorry guys. Ganti lagi sama Suarez bentar. Snyder. Ribery dulu deh. Karena Neymar gantiin Olise aja. Gak bisa. Butuh speed. Dor.
substitution.
So here comes the substitution.
Ujang Van Gogh boleh juga nih formasinya Ujang Van Gogh.
But it's Zico. There's one of the players of the week. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Lompat mana Suarez bukan diambil.
Ljungberg. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Aduh, Berry juga nggak
That
bisa
just
ya.
required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Ribery. That's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Firmly met. And it's Bale. Ribery.
Ya elah kemana sih?
Intercepted. Zico. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well
Wah, dikasih lagi ke Bastoni. Allah Akbar.
Ljungberg. Nunez. He's cut it out.
There's a real appetite from them to find Ljungberg!
Apa salah gua?
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They
Nggak
could have
bisa
doubled the
dia.
lead there.
Substitution
Peluangnya
taking
ada,
place.
serangannya ada.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Great hit! Adams gets rid without
Gol gitu lagi dia.
sophistication. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Torres looking to run onto it. it's been intercepted. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this shot at goal. Oh, now here's
Ya,
an
rame
interesting
banget, rame
matchup.
banget.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Aduh, kontrolnya jelek banget lagi.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri, and that it's Bale.
Astaga.
Oh, he's been caught now, and another try. Soboslai tries to clear.
Transisinya bagus, transisinya.
He's had a shot. Whistle's gone.
Ah,
There's a foul.
gila, gila, gila. Gila, langsung naik semua tuh. Quick counter kali dia ya. Tapi transisi balik sama masuknya. Kalau kalian lihat formasinya, gila, 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 gila. Gua kalah strategi nih jujur.
Number 7, Zico.
Well played, well sorted out.
Number
Pedri.
18, Vinicius Junior.
Ya,
Soboslai.
kurangan opsi gua nyerang
Number
jadinya.
15, Calhanoglu.
They really do have to make something of this.
Ah, ke Neymar, ya Allah, ya Rabbi.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. And the shot.
Masuk juga akhirnya.
They have stolen level.
Ampun, dah ampun.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find
Serilah
it, I
dulu,
think
lumayan lah.
it was a fine drive.
Tangganya jangan merah.
Referee looks
Nice
at
game,
the
Ujang.
watch and blows his
Gila ini
whistle.
Ujang Hancock.
So it does end all
Nice game, nice game.
Inspiration, perspiration, both on show
15
and
shot,
for pleasure. Just
11
lined
on
up
target,
either side
1
to
doang
find
yang
a winner.
nyemplung. Sak lu Van Gogh, Van Gogh. Langsung sini tabrak yang mau mabar. Tapi nggak pada di divisi 3 pasti. Gua doang nih cupu sendiri ya. GG bang, wah, gila gila gila, seru banget asli. Keras bro, bagus tuh formasi, bagus. Nggak semua juga bisa pakai gitu pasti. Semuanya di lapangan sendiri kan. At least 8 lah. 2 doang dipakai counter. Nice game buat yang mau lihat, dimundurin aja live-nya tuh. Formasi dia ada kok diintip di waktu mulai pertandingan tuh tadi ya. Keren-keren bro. Nice game, appreciate it. Balik buat gue aja guys. Ah salah, gue juga nggak mainin dari awal tuh. Aduh, ini juga nggak ada yang naik. Iniesta, babak kedua Iniesta. Iya bro, asli. Deadlock tadi tuh kita sebenarnya mainnya nggak enak banget. Nggak tembus-tembus serangannya. Gue tidak bisa memanfaatkan Bale dengan baik ya, gue harus akui sih. Betul. Nice game bro, kapan-kapan ketemu lagi lah.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped.
Lanjut lagi sekarang.
Possibly the place to be
Siapa lawan
at
ini?
this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Begituin bolanya.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about
He'll try from
Racing
distance.
shot. Dia ada racing shotnya apa ya?
Try, very good try, in fact.
Bola
well,
terbang
the keeper
begitu.
looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Belnya
There to
salah.
melt it away.
Tungguin dikit lagi dulu harusnya tuh bel.
Neymar. He's tried one.
Di kiri, boy.
Rather wayward. Neymar knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Belly. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. He's Neymar.
Tangkis mulu ya.
Good reaction.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He rises.
Main sundal-sundulan, main poli.
Brilliant save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Ush, boleh
Quite
juga
squeeze
ya.
that one through.
Untung speednya 90 tuh Konde.
Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. It's been a pretty high octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Pedri.
Aman juga ini. Rapet.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Agak bisa sih.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a sharp pass. Played back in. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Adams. Oh, it's a nice
Operan
idea,
apa
but
itu,
the
wey?
execution was lacking. And the finish.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Nggak ada
managed to get it
bener-benernya,
all.
nggak ada
Well,
bener-benernya.
there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Siap.
Well, it is over the line. And here's Bale.
Gitu diambil bolanya. Araujo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's a sweet ball.
Jelek.
Slightly better ball.
Olise emang
Would have led to a very
low
different
pasnya.
outcome there.
Look, the game is full of
Main
ifs
POTW
and
sih nggak
buts.
bisa
If
diapain.
only the pass could have completed its journey.
80 kalau nggak salah ya.
Alvarez.
Kan kayak gitu tuh enak. Aduh kena tapi. Buset, di ping shotnya keluar. Terakhir saya seni. Turbaya masuk itu kayaknya ya. Asli. Cacat mainnya. Ngaco.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It
Ya
looked
ampun.
like he was going to be shut down, but he
Ngaco banget
thrives
mainin.
in situations like that.
So the first moment of real hits one. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's had it nicked away.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
There's one of the players of the week. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And reclaimed it in a trice. Elise. Bale. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Now it's Pedri.
Dah.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shapes to shoot.
Ah, masuk juga akhirnya.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic. Arsenal grab the equaliser. Bale!
Asing.
That's it for the first
Corner
half.
shit.
A breathless ending.
Oh, itu situ bagus ya.
Back in at the break after a first half that has
Gerakannya
been,
bagus.
from a scoreline point of view,
Backnya
really based
nggak bisa
even
gue
when
masuk.
both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure
Olise
from the
nih.
other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty.
Masih belum enak Olise. Kurang kenceng.
And we are up to the break. Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution.
And so we're off again. Now that's well seen too. Conte, that's played into space. That's an excellent interception. Tchouaméni. Kubo. And we expected better, and so did he. And it's Conte. Nunez. Nunez!
Ya elah, bola ke dia lagi.
Massive goal! Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on
Woi,
the
gile.
hit.
Segitu bolanya.
Elise. Pedri. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Nunez. And he's lost his man. Nunez!
Nah, apa sih lagi lolos-lolos gitu mulu ya?
Done very well to get to
Nunes
that.
padahal sama
Really looked
Blokeres.
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. And the shot!
Ya ampun, pada ngapain aja sih?
Taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late. Ajax take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Nicely intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. There's Luis Suarez! That is decidedly lacking. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Menit berapa nih? 61.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Time in for the first substitution of the game. Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that. And he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Conte. That's a
Ya
little
ampun.
off target. And it's Bale. Neymar. Bale. Shot, great chance! Has another goal!
Masa nggak masuk juga Neymar.
Just one goal in it now.
Langsung masuk sih dia. Kipernya dikasih ke arah sebelahnya juga
It's
nggak bisa.
mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Tchouaméni is there and he can pick it up. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Conte looking to provide the solidity. Chance!
Masuk Schneider.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nanti pede.
Ajax were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Masih nggak bisa juga Iniesta kita masukin, ntar ganti Neymar.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 9, Schneider. Substitutions taking
Shifted
place.
off it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look
Shit.
about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And that has been clubbed away. He's played him through.
Offside.
And the assistant
Ah!
referee rightly gives him
Nggak
offside.
kena lagi Konde. Habisin dah napasnya Pak Surya.
Substitution in progress.
Ajax making consecutive changes here. He's gone forward. Xhaka. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that is
Ih,
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up. Nunez!
sumpah dah. Gampang banget masuk.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight.
Ya
Curly applied was
ampun.
immaculate.
Apa yang
Well,
terjadi?
that's changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nunez! Nunez! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels
Ayo
he should have
dioper.
made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bale. Well timed, excellent interception.
Kalau dia rapi banget tuh.
Granit Xhaka. Ribery. And it's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. And beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Ibanez. Tchouaméni. No way through. Conte. Oh, what a climb!
There will be 5 minutes.
Merah lagi dah.
Love the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's Bale. goalkeeper. That is good alertness. 5 minutes to add. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And time is up. Well, that
Nice
was
game,
a
nice game, nice
frustrating
game.
They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.
Ngeri emang lolos begitu ya. Gol voucher kali dua-duanya tuh ya. 1-2, 1-2. Baldwin Ahmad. Olise. Messi, Marcus Thuram. Wih, Lamine Yamal, Neymarnya acceleration burst. Iya. Marcus Thuram ya. Siap.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Olise.
Olise!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Olise brilliantly took
Mana
control
mulu
of
nggak
that,
minta
which was
maju ya.
exactly what
Ngeri
the
ngalang
situation
nabrak
required.
sana.
He's had it taken off him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona.
Boleh juga Marcus Thuram. Ini yang POTW-nya dia lagi A apa ya? Lagi A nggak sih Marcus Thuram?
Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a Thuram!
Canda mulu.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong.
He's one of the double Traore!
Mungkin udah sempat nendang lu ada Traore.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams. Neymar. Beckham. And it's Messi. Cafu.
Woi, gila dibiarin Messi muda.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Ya,
There's contact there one
penalti
way or
lagi.
another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Aduh.
So this to pull level.
Tengah pula ditendang dia. Boleh juga lu Baldwin. Baldwin.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
This is the time you need that pace.
Udah miring tuh padahal. Offside
Well, that's well seen too. Olise, plenty. Olise! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. And here's Thuram. Adams does well to get it back. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge.
Lalu miring larinya Olise.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Shit.
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Seriously, boy.
Messi. And Messi!
Masuk lagi. Bisa ketendang Messi di situ ya. Boleh.
He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
There just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have.
He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. He's got the
capek.
He scores.
Capek.
Through butter. They have done it again. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cafu is charging up on the overlap. Neymar. And it's Adama Traore.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Oof.
And he's had it nicked away. That's really well manoeuvred. And we've reached half-time.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution for Arsenal, number 20. Coming on to replace him
is back on the way.
Number 21.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is easier said than done. But that would be the target. Get on terms and then use that.
Nggak berhasil.
Kunde is there and he can pick it up. Gets his pass away. Luis Suarez. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Winhos.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he put it away? Bale. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Spread neatly.
Aduh, jelek banget ya.
By the defense.
Sumpah passingnya jelek banget, nggak bisa ganggu ah. Nggak bisa. Mungkin dia kalau masuk di tengah-tengah boleh lah di ini ya. Minimal harus 90, emang nggak bisa 80, 85 lah itu. Neymar itu juga udah bukan passingnya yang kita andalkan ya.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17.
That's definitely not his best.
Coming on the field is number 10, Ribery. Substitution.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Look, movement creates options, and that was
Lari mulu.
sharply done.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end
The
it's
attendance for
fruitless.
this match was 62,005.
Cafu. Yeah, he's fouled him
Ih,
there.
satu gol dulu nih, satu gol cepat.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Decent hit and on target. That's been cut out, well played. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. He can run onto that. Thuram. Messi. Ribery. And it's Bale.
Ya Allah, udah dibatalin.
Has played for
Cancel
a
suka
throw.
nggak pencet lagi ya.
Now it's Thuram.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's on his way. Big chance. And the shot. They've scored. Right back in the game.
Dia langsung ganti ke kiper.
More or less
Itu
by
hampir
himself.
kena itu
As
juga.
cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter?
Neymar
You can
habis
see the
Neymar.
keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Substitution for Arsenal, Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Alan.
turn to their benches. We have got
18,
ourselves a game here.
Maradona.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Kubo. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, they were never going to... Haaland!
Oh,
It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps
segitu
momentary.
bolanya ya.
He has found the way through. Bale. It's Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Sit.
Luis Suarez.
Ya ampun, kena juga.
To recover this.
Kiper apaan
Oh,
tuh?
what has happened here? And here's Maradona.
This has to be a spell of no fear.
Gila,
They
kiper.
can't leave anything out there.
Nggak mungkin banget dah.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Aduh, gila, skrip. Kiper biasa kok. Siapa kipernya? Ter Stegen.
So, third corner of the game. There's the header. Should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bale. Bale finds himself offside.
Maradona aja harusnya ya.
And it's Roberto Carlos. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5. Hadrian.
Look, there has to be
Coming
more
on the
urgency
field
here. The ball
is
has to get to the
number
other end much
9.
faster.
Schneider.
Van Dijk. He's found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Big chance!
Ya ampun.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's Maradona. And he's following up! That's going to go a long way. Goal
Nggak
kick.
tahu lagi gua.
No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward.
Nggak tahu lagi
maybe
udah.
even the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there.
Asli.
Added time is
Skrip
up,
banget.
and there goes the whistle. Arsenal
Tandingan
pleasingly clever
apaan
on the
tuh?
ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they
Parah.
take away nothing.
Parah.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
And a quick
Arsenal
announcement
definitely
today that
struggled to
memorabilia
get
from
going.
today's match
That was
is now
sensed
on
by their
sale
support
in the
early
stadium
on,
hall.
and it just compounded the frustration.
And with that, it's time for me to thank
Enak banget. Aduh. Kiper gue jago banget lagi. Udah hampir bunuh diri juga itu dia. Adalah jangan dipaksa. Thank you semuanya. End stream gue ini. Thank you yang udah nonton. Sampai ketemu lagi di stream selanjutnya. Thank you.